Martin Vale is a charismatic and vain lawyer from Chicago. He previously worked as a prosecutor, but left after deciding that path led nowhere. Now he defends some of his most controversial clients, including mobster Joey Pinero. After a magazine interview, he tries to repair his relationship with former fellow prosecutor Janet Venable. Soon there is a high-profile murder in his residence. Archbishop Rushman, a respected churchman in the community, is found dead. The body is mutilated, with a passage from the Scarlet Letter carved into his chest. Aaron Stampler, a 19-year-old altar boy covered in blood, is apprehended at the scene. He is charged with murder. Martin Vale, attracted by the public outcry, decides to defend Aaron for free. The boy appears to him as timid and stammering, claims that he does not remember what happened and that there was a third person in the room. State Attorney John Shaughnessy appoints Janet Venable to prosecute the case and demands to seek the death penalty. Preparations for the trial begin. Venable enlists her investigator, Tommy Goodman, in the investigation. During a search of Aaron's apartment, Goodman is attacked by another former altar boy, Alex, who immediately escapes. Also involved in the case is neuropsychologist Dr. Molly Arrington to investigate Aaron's mental state. In the process, it turns out that he had family problems and a missing girl named Linda. With Pinero's help, Vale learns that Rushman has refused to build commercial property on church-owned land where a free clinic was located. In doing so, he has financially harmed powerful people, including Shaughnessy. As the investigation continues, Vale and Goodman find Alex. He claims he was looking for a compromising videotape in the apartment on the day of the murder. Vale gets to the Archbishop's closet, where they find a series of tapes. They are videos made by the Archbishop himself, showing scenes of sexual abuse being perpetrated on Aaron, Alex, and Linda. Upon learning of this, Vale becomes enraged. He accuses Aaron of withholding information. Under pressure, Aaron's behavior changes. An aggressive personality appears who calls himself Roy. Roy confesses to killing Rushman, threatens Vale, and demands that he keep his mouth shut. A minute later, Aaron is his old self again and claims he doesn't remember anything. Dr. Arrington concludes Aaron has dissociative identity disorder. It may have developed as a result of childhood abuse and violence at the hands of the Archbishop. Vale realizes that this could be grounds for a plea of insanity, but the defense cannot be changed at this point. Vale decides to give the compromising videotape anonymously to Venable. Despite pressure from Shaughnessy, the latter includes it in the evidence, publicizing the Archbishop's crimes. This changes the course of the case. Unexpectedly, Pinero is found dead. Vale subpoenas Shaughnessy and accuses him of corruption, covering up the Archbishop's crimes, and possible involvement in Pinero's death. The judge interrupts the trial, fines Vale for provocative methods, and dismisses Arrington's testimony, deeming it the equivalent of an insanity strategy. TO closed the case. Vale calls Aaron as a witness. At the trial, he transforms back into Roy, throws a tantrum, and pounces on Venable. This is enough for the court to find him not guilty by reason of insanity. The judge sentences him to confinement in a mental institution. After the hearing, Vale visits Aaron in his cell. Aaron expresses regret for the attack on Janet. At that moment, Vale realizes that the guy is remembering things he shouldn't have remembered. He begins to suspect deception. Aaron suddenly confesses that he set the whole thing up. He says that no Aaron ever existed. He was always Roy. He deliberately killed Linda and the Archbishop. The mental illness he faked to get away with it. Vale, shocked, realizes he's been used. He leaves the courthouse through the back door, avoiding the press, depressed.